InshaAllah what we have from our SMC family. Then the beginning, if we can get our guys to make some nice videos from the first part of the fasting on Arafah, and then any other videos also. But inshaAllah all our SMC family online whom are making videos, making animes, making everything, inshaAllah. Allah give everybody more and more, inshaAllah. On topic guys, and let's not go left and right. Anytime.
As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Ya Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The qurban serves as a means of ransom. Are all of our sins forgiven annually through this act of ransom?
Yeah, well, this is what the awliya are teaching, this is what Prophet is teaching, and that's why we're fasting also on Arafah. That the people whom can fast on Arafah, then they get Allah's forgiveness for the past year and the future year that's coming. So Allah is giving us every opportunity possible to achieve these rahmah and these blessings. The qurban is a way in which to take away every shortcoming. That's when we described at the beginning. When Allah is using the word ransom, that's why we described. Why Allah gives the category of the people whom they're fed by awliya of what? Ahlul asira. Why asira? Because they're captive. They have to approach Allah as a captive, is the highest level of servanthood. But right now everybody is captive by shaitan. They follow the desires of what shaitan inspires with them. So Allah is giving to us and say, I'm going to ransom you. That by giving this lamb, this goat, this chicken, what people can afford, this is going to take away a tremendous penalty away from people. So it has immense reality towards salvation and forgiveness for the year's difficulties, wrongdoings, so that Allah can complete His favours upon the servant. That we were supposed to achieve a certain reality so that Allah could give His favours. Because everything is geared towards the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. He wants to give this nation gifts. So He says, you came short, but I know that you're going to come short. I give you the reality of this qurban, that do the qurban and cover where you came short. So again this becomes an immense blessing, inshaAllah. Then fast, again another immense blessings, and then Muharram opens and again fasting, and the fast of the day of Ashura, again year forgiven. So at every step we are moving, Allah is giving years of forgiveness. Why? Because He knows how much we are in need and all the difficulties we put upon ourselves. So it's a loving Creator and immense rahmah and mercy towards the nation of Sayyidina Muhammad. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. InshaAllah if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below. The programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans, Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream, every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
As-salamu alaykum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, when shaitan is holding our soul as hostage, who pays the ransom? Please forgive our bad adab.
Who pays what ransom? Nobody, if you didn't do anything, nobody's going to pay a ransom. Shaitan take you back to his cave when he wants to pay a ransom. We just describe, you have to do something to get a ransom. So either you follow the tariqas with sincerity, and then Prophet sends the order of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq by the servant. Isn't that what he did with Sayyidina Bilal al-Habashi, that the great Siddiq comes to take the servants away from the oppression of shayateen so that they can be free from shaitan to follow Rahman. Then Allah gives again in the qurban that if you want to reach sincerity, then Allah again giving, do your qurban to be free from these difficulties. But if you don't do anything, shaitan take you back to the cave, that's finished. You're not going to be free from anything. And as soon as the shaykh helps you, follow the guidance. If you don't follow the guidance, then again you're under the oppression of shaitan. As soon as they help you, then this is a relief, but you're responsible for continuing the fight against shaitan. So even when the shaykh gives you the taweez to wear, it's ruqya. When you wear the ruqya, you follow, you took one step, Allah's rahmah dresses you 99 steps. But that doesn't mean it's over, it means the fight just began. Now you're responsible, follow, make your wudu, do your practices, do the awrad, do the zikrs, do all of these, because now you've agreed to fight shaitan and not keep going back to his cave and he abuse you. So this is the way to become rijal, in which they don't play with shaitans, they fight shaitans, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, why is bowing down in front of holy people considered shirk, but bowing down in front of bricks and stone is not, when the Holy Prophet clearly explained that there is no physical shirk for my ummah?
I don't know, it's a statement or a question? That's more a statement than a question. So it means this is already from the teachings, that there's no bowing down but there's showing ihtiram and respect. And in Qur'an we teach, this is the 12th month and Surah Yusuf teaches the moral excellence. So what happened with Sayyidina Yaqub, the father who's a big prophet? As soon as he realized the station of Sayyidina Yusuf what he did, and Allah describes, this big prophet of Allah made sujood and kissed the feet of Sayyidina Yusuf. Allah is describing, and Allah describes this is a very beautiful surah. So it means even you pay special attention to every verse of Surah Yusuf. And then it comes to the station of this awliya and the Prophet of Allah is in what? The sun and the moon bow down to me and 11 planets. This is a maqam and a station in which the actual sun and the moon takes the command of the soul of that awliya. Sayyidina Yusuf reached to that maqam. But that is under the warith al-Muhammadiyya, right? That the nation of Prophets is much higher, and they are the examples of realities until the nation of Prophets arrives upon the earth. When they arrive upon the earth, those titles and stations are for them, and that's why Prophet my awliya are warith inheritors of the maqams of the Prophets of Bani Israel. So whatever Sayyidina Yusuf achieved, there's a Muhammadan awliya on that station now who's in charge of the sun, the moon and the movement of these 11 orbits. Awliya are not only designed for this earth is tiny in this galaxy, completely unseen in the entire universe. So Allah is not giving this station and muhabbat and ishq for this little dot. So this is an entire Muhammadan haqqaiq that can't be even imagined. As a result of that station, the Prophet of Allah Sayyidina Yaqub bowed down, kissed his feet, and this is sujoodul ihtiram, for ihtiram and respect. So our life is about respect. Those whom have no respect, they achieve absolutely nothing. Even the magicians of Sayyidina Musa As soon as they asked Nabi Musa, you want to throw or should we throw? And this is the teaching, immediately Allah opened their heart to believe. And we've gone into that before inshaAllah. So respect, ihtiram, adab opens everything. Fiqr doesn't open anything, make you to be angry and mean person. So what was the way of Sayyidina Khidr? What was the way of Sayyidina Khidr? He turned my servant what? Whom achieved the rahmah and then taught knowledges. He achieved the rahmah and then we taught him knowledges. But now they do the reverse in dunya. They go for knowledge, fiqh, licensing, all these things, but they have no mercy in their heart. They come off very angry people. But what Allah gave as the formula, that I send you to one of my servants who attained the rahmah and then we gave knowledges. So the tariqah is what? First get the rahmah and the mercy and the love of Prophet. Then when you go to study these realities, fiqhs, usul and all of this, it's based on love and muhabbat and you have a soft heart. This is the way of awliya. But now they took that out and they do the exact opposite. So what Mawlana Shaykh Nurjan used to say, little knowledge causes big problem. Why? Because little bit of knowledge make arrogance. Arrogance and pride means shaitan came into that knowledge and then they start to use it and abuse people with it, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, embracing submission to Allah as the ultimate goal is paramount for a student. Under what circumstances is a student permitted to exercise their free will?
Free will? Whenever you want to exercise your free will. What we're talking is not a philosophy. Submitting your will to the will of Allah is you can walk on water. So that's not going to happen. It's not that easy that you say, okay, once I give my will to Allah then can I use it every now and then? So it's not going to happen like that. The reality is I'm going to take a path, Ya Rabbi, in which I want to give back the greatest gift you gave to me. I want to surrender my will to you. Then our whole life is a struggle between what Allah wants through Prophet and through what I want. So that's not a station that's easily attained for us to sort of briefly say something. It's a station that's lifelong struggle. And then every day with muhasabah and tafakkur and contemplation, right? What is my will? What is Allah's will? But for tariqah, bring it down to be more humble and say, what's the will of Prophet? Because the hadiths are known, the sunnah is known. That would Prophet be happy with me to do this and then why am I thinking that? And our life is a continuous struggle and that's why then what do? You make tafakkur with your shaykh. Because between you and the will of Prophet and shaitan sitting right there saying, that's not right, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Because what was the rule? When there's two of you, the third one is shaitan. Because you didn't make a connection with Prophet, you're thinking, what is the hadith, what would Prophet do? But shaitan is now coming and saying, no, you don't have to do that, you don't have to do that. So that's why people are not successful in making the right choice. So that's why then they come and say, well, we have a system in tariqah. Make your tafakkur, make your contemplation, visualize the shaykh, you know who the shaykh is, you feel the connection through your heart. That you're looking to the videos, you're watching and listening to the teachings. Once you have a strong connection with the shaykh, what happens? When shaitan tries to come, the connection with the shaykh is pushing the shaitan away. Because that's a live connection, the soul is right there present with you. And as a result then we say, okay, let's connect to the presence of Prophet and receive the inspiration from what Prophet wants for us. And that's why we described the night before, Allah says what? "O you who are humble, seek a wasila, seek a means in which to reach Allah for your jihad." Because shaitan is not going to leave you alone. But did you seek a means to Allah or you just thought you're going to connect to Allah so easily? And then you're going to connect to Prophet so easily. So the wasila in this understanding is the shaykh. The shaykh is a means in which to approach that reality for your struggle in Allah's way. And we said everything of Hajj is wasila tabarak. As soon as you seek a wasila and a means, what Allah gives you? Tabarak and blessings. Why kiss the black stone? It's a wasila for blessings to come to you, so you get the tabarak. Why you drink the zamzam? It's a wasila, a means in which to get the blessings of what's in zamzam. The haqqaiq of zamzam, which is from the fountains of Kawthar. So our whole life is wasila, so that we receive tabarak and blessings inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. بحرمة محمد المصطفى وبسير سورة الفاتحة. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. Many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.